Welcome everyone to another Nerd Day Unboxes. I'm one of your hosts, your doctor recommended dose of nerdiness, aka your Nerd Day, Carlos Rodriguez. And as always, I'm here to bring in some happy news. Look at that face. Look at the face. Oh, so excited for today. It's not every day we get a new console. It's not every day that your boy can afford it. He got very lucky with this one. The stars aligned very perfectly for your boy. Obviously, you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the item description and everything like that, and you know what day it is. Come on, it's one day post launch of the Nintendo Switch 2, and your boy's got it right here. Courtesy of GameStop. That does not mean I support them. I do not support them, but unfortunately, they're the ones who came through when the pre-order came through. But let's get into it properly. I want to give a shout out to all my Patreons. Again, if you want to support the channel, check out patreon.com/nerdaday, where we do all these fun stuff. And I want to ramp up more of this channel. And also check out youtube.com/point of progress, where I'm doing a lot of critical stuff where we talk about DC animated movies and it's not a loop, our Remedy playthrough series over at pointofprogress.com. But that's housekeeping. Again, in this, so you live with a wife, what your wife works in nursing, without telling me who works in nursing. Hopefully there's no staples on that. I will be very angry. I made the joke. I was like, ooh, too soon. Sorry for the ASMR. Also trying to hide my stuff here. Oh my goodness. It's a small box. It's surprisingly light, I will say. It's the box in a box kind of thing. Oh my goodness, why is this? But now you know my secret, guys. I'm a weakling when it comes to opening box. There it is. All right. So smack the microphone we got here. Oh, nah, it's not those. Just see. Last thing that my cat's probably gonna play with in a minute. A package label that y'all don't need to see. And whoo, dense. It's dense. We got here the official Nintendo Switch 2 console. It's coming very hazy because of my background blur on the video. You can see that right there. We got the Mario Kart World Edition. Full game download is listed on there. Let's look around the box real quick. Again, on the front, we got here for TikTok and Instagram. We got that. We got it right there. See the system right there. You see the new Joy-Cons. They're like magnetized and stuff. You see the new dock. Again, full download of the game is on here. I'm sorry for the blurriness of it. And then here you got a cool little image of, oh my goodness. What if I put my face next to it? Does the blur go away? No. Okay. You have for you watching at home, a very blurry image of this. All right, sorry about that. Turning off background blur so you guys can see. Now you can see my whole like dining room setup, but it's whatever. It's a nice microwave back there. It's a good gift from my mother-in-law. So here you go. Someone playing their Switch out in the wild. Got someone playing the tabletop mode. Someone playing the handheld mode. Again, Mario Kart World listed on the bottom. We got the contents that are listed on here. We'll go through that shortly. And then on the box, on the back of the box, it is a box. It is the back of the box. You got someone docking or undocking their Switch 2. Not sure. The game is rated E for everyone. Mild fantasy violence. And that's it. All right. So we're going to open it up promptly. Again, I did make the joke about the staple on there. I don't know if you've seen the controversy. There's a few, there's one GameStop in Staten Island had stapled the receipt to the box and punctured the Switch 2 console itself, because as soon as you open this, check it out, see? And I should have unboxed it for you, see? As soon as you open the Switch 2, right there, this is the console itself, Switch 2 tablet, that's the thing hits me. And the screen is facing up, hence the issue. So we're going to take that out again. Switch 2. Right here, your boy's got the right new Joy-Con that's already trying to unbox itself. See? Oh, I like it, man. heftier. I don't have an OLED Switch. I have a day one Switch, like original. This is the left. Love the blue on that, obviously. I have, yeah, like I mentioned, I have the day one original Switch 2, and that um is small, you know, compared to what we have here. I think this is more comparable to the OLED, um, which I've only had the pleasure to play with at like Target or anything like that, or Best Buy. The little Joy-Con holders, obviously, they don't have a grip to slide in because, again, with the new Joy-Cons, they magnetize here. Little docking thing basically for that. But if you have a Switch 1, then you know what this is. Little handheld holder. Especially good for the little ones out there. Like my son and my daughter when they play like games by themselves. Here we go. We have a USB-C to C port here for charging, and then as well we have the included power dock. USB-C to AC. I don't know how many watts that is. I'm sure someone smarter and better and knows like the kilowatt range and all that stuff in there. So we're taking this stuff out. So of course here, properly we have the Switch 2 dock. This is the back. This is the front. I like, you know what's, I like that. I believe it's on the Switch 1 as well, but I do like the Switch 2 logo. It's very simple. And for me, I wasn't asking for much. You know, I just wanted, I want a better Switch, and that's basically what this is. We have a lot of the ventilation. I do like that here. So we have a lot of ventilation on the bottom. You see through ventilation right here as well. And then, of course, we've seen the back. Guys, don't put boxes down when you have cats. Come on, man. Come on, Jonathan. Let's open this up, obviously. Oh, it pops up completely. Cool. The other one, like, latched. I felt like I had an issue with that. I do like that. It just kind of backs out completely. So here we have AC adapter. You can see right here on the side. HDMI. I believe that is 2.0. That's HDMI out. Or maybe 2.1. I believe it might be 2.1. LAN cable. I'm not showing you guys properly here. LAN cable. Which is nice because I had to buy a dongle for my Switch original console. But it's built in. Also, that's not like a brand new thing. I know that was on the OLED. Again, I didn't own an OLED, so that's my touchstone with it. I'm trying to put this back. Don't want to break. Ah, well, you know what? That's for me to find out. Y'all here for the meat and potatoes, right? So we mentioned left Joy-Con right there. I will say, so this is the release button for the magnets right here. Centered there. This is the little pairing button right there. ZR and ZL. That's right here. I do like the bump a little more. I do like that compared to Switch 1. My son's is right here, but we don't need to do that. I do like that more. I feel like you need to kind of hold it. And the fact that it's bigger. It's cool. Of course, this has HD Rumble 2. Little camera button. You can take your screenshots. D-pad. We have the left joystick here. Your minus button. And then your ZL. And, oh, I am for TikTok. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. All right. ZL and L right there. And as I mentioned, magnets. I feel like I hold this better if I had to use this, but I'm the dad, so I get to do whatever I want. You know what I mean? I get to play Switch how I want. They have to follow me. I run this house. That's very funny. If you really know me, it's hilarious because I don't. All right, this is the right Joy-Con here. This is, I don't know if it's a lighting. It is coming off more orange. I felt like it was more red when we've seen this in like videos leading up to the launch of the Switch 2. Again, we have little pairing button. I did not mention this, but you see these little things right here are optical. Little optical things because you use these as mice, as wireless mice in mouse mode. So they say this is the table. You can play, you know, like a first-person shooter, like Metroid Prime 4. It's going to be released on Switch 1 and Switch 2. Again, ZR, ZL, or S, SR, SL. Oh, Z. Was it not Z? No, it's S. Shit. Sorry, guys. I am a dummy. Of course, we have the classic AB, AB, XY, release. No, ZR. There we go. ZR and R, S on the side. I get it. Plus, you're basically your start. We have the home button here, and then the special button that we all thought was gonna be something crazy because the C button's back. What? You remember the C stick on the GameCube? No, it's just it's a chat button for their game chat, which I will not be using because I have Discord. You know what? This is a good opportunity for us out there to see how this snaps in. So got that. Not gonna lie, that was very satisfying. All right. Ooh, yeah, yo, those some strong ass magnets. And then here you go for everyone watching. That's how when you kind of using controller mode. I will be using my Switch One Pro controller because some accessories can be played on the Switch 2, which is nice. Because I do like the new Pro controller. It does look nice, but that's a lot of money. And I already spent a lot of money on this. I got this, got a house. It's a lot. You know what I mean? But here, you can get an idea of what the mechanism sounds and looks like. Again, it's a really quick release. I'm very surprised by that. Again, with the left. It's secure, though. I do really enjoy how secure it feels. I will say that. I'm also very excited because I did upload all my info from the Switch proper to the earlier this morning when I knew it was coming. Put everything in the cloud so I can just download my data, save data and stuff like that. I opened the other section of the box. I didn't really feel like needed that, but this is your HDMI cord that comes included, as it should. Again, I believe this is 2.0. It's got a cool little Nintendo thing in the back, so you'll never forget. So in and out again. Very handy. You play 4K Switch. That's going to be cool as hell, man. Let's check out one of these straps because they came with straps. If you're playing like one of the active games or anything like that. Like Wii Fit or not Wii Fit. Oh my God, Ring Fit Adventure. This is the left side. So it's going to be interesting to see how this. I don't know how this is going to. Is it going this way or this way? Oh, it looks like it's oh, okay. So ideally you want to, for everyone out there, you see, kind of want to go from the bottom and then it snaps in place like that. And you get like a little more, it's a little more flat, similar to when you are like the Switch One. It's a little more flat. I don't like that specific, but then to release, little magnet's got a little magnet right there. Put that on your wrist. It's gonna be for my son. And then little pamphlet with your health and safety info, all that jazz, and all the different languages. Won't care. And finally, the piece de resistance. You can tell I'm out of the shape. Well, I am out of shape, out of practice on doing this specifically. Here it is. It's glorious. Glorious. No, hey, look, it's me. It's me there, there, there. So I was a one. Wait, no. Hold on. One, 2 Carlos, 3 Carlos, 4 Carlos, 5 Carlos, 6 Carlos watching this back. Editing. But yeah, here you go. There's the Switch 2. You can kind of see a little bit. It's got a decent amount of a bezel on the sides right here. Substantially bigger screen. I do mention I have my son's Switch here. Oh no, we don't have to do that. But for comparison, just side by side, just like looking from corner to corner, that is substantially bigger. Like that is crazy how much bigger that is. Again, I hear it's comparable to the Switch OLED, but man, we got, and then of course here some IO features. We have your game cart. It does take similar game carts as we've seen before. It seems it comes up and out this time. So if anyone out there, you gotta pull up and out, not just back. Then you have a headphone jack right here, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. USB-C on top, so if you need to charge it and play it that way, it's gonna be nice. Then we have an indicator light right here, volume up and down, and then finally the button, the power button. This is the screen. I already got fingerprints on the screen. Can you believe it? I can. And then we're gonna, everyone out there, we're gonna attach a Joy-Con just to see how it sounds. Ooh, man, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That sounds nice. And then we're gonna, woo, man, that's good. There you go. Put it vertical for all you vertical freaks out there watching this on TikTok. Thank you for supporting me. And then there's me. Yeah, that is the Switch 2 console. Oh, I did not mention this. I mentioned it, but I'm sorry. I didn't know. New kickstand. Again, just kind of introduced in. That's how low you can put it. You just put it like down on the ground. That's how you can put it. I mentioned it before, but my first time showing it. But again, this is the Switch 2. I love how black that screen is. Quick note, if anyone doesn't know this, it was mentioned on Twitter and I think other social media things, IGN and GameSpot and Game Informer all had it. But there is a film on here. Do not remove it. Do not remove it at all. You can't put a screen protector on top of it, but there is a film that they recommend you do not remove. But that is it. That is the Switch 2. Ladies, gentlemen, and my non-binary folk out there, let me know if you got one down below. Let me know what you're playing, what you plan on buying. Are you purchasing Donkey Kong? Are you getting Donkey Kong? That looks good. I'm calling it Donkey Kong Odyssey, but I forget the exact title for it. Are you restarting Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? I know I am, because I never beat those games, and I am a bad Nintendo fan. What else are you looking for? I'm looking forward to Metroid. That's the biggest release for me on the Switch itself that I cannot wait to try and play. There's so much though, so much and amazing gaming stuff out there. So again, thanks for rocking with me. Until next time, I'll see you.